August, man.
Oh, you're kidding me. September.
Kyle Lafferty.
Are you joking me?
Is that right?
I know, it's not right.
Anybody else?
Leash, was it?
Like, that is one of the most stupid questions.
Darius Vassell?
Seriously, you all need to just stay quiet. This is getting really annoying doing this quiz.
What is going on here?
Welcome along to the shoutiest segment on Irish radio. It is the scintillating, it's the stupefying, it's the splendido, crappy quiz. Every week we pit three of team off the ball up against each other in a quiz of sporting factoids that is no holds barred sometimes at the end of the week. This week, with thanks to Paddy Power as part of our Paddy Power special, it is an Irish football themed quiz, and we've got three of the greats of Irish football brainiacs going head to head in this. So allow me to welcome today's three contestants. Introducing our first contestant. He spoke about a plan to save the League of Ireland on OTB AM last week, and after getting 2 positive reactions to his ideas on social media, he has now called himself a visionary and the chairman of a working group. We can thank this man for any and all of the success that Irish football will ever get in the future. Adrian, who's your daddy Barry? Come on in.
Steering group, actually.
Steering group.
Yeah. I'm a details man, you're not. That's okay.
I would have expected the chairman of a steering group to be a little better dressed than a zippy hoodie today, but it's okay.
Shade.
It's okay, we forgive you. Our second contestant tonight likes to be called Tom Cruise at home because he's gone all Minority Report on the multiple screens he uses to watch football. The sheer thought of ignoring all his loved ones on Stephen's Day to watch West Ham play Brighton has him all hot and bothered. Spreading festive cheer today, it is Phil the Power Egan.
How are you doing?
Nice headphones, Phil.
Yeah. Got the hoodie as well, because that's what we do nowadays, isn't it?
Yeah, well, let's see how our final contestant today is dressed, because he is looking for a brand new football club after falling out of love with his last one. As a die-hard football hipster, he cannot abide his former love, Real Sociedad, getting to over 30,000 followers on Twitter. And it's now time for him to move on to bigger and better hipster things. Give it up for A-Bar's newest fan, Stephen Doyle.
I'm actually disgusted to be associated with Real Sociedad. We all know that Athletic Bilbao are the coolest club in the Basque region, so you might be hearing from my solicitors there.
And the coolest jumper of the afternoon. The coolest jumper of the afternoon goes your way. So you're really winning so far here. Today's crappy quiz, as ever, is going to feature 3 rounds of moderately difficult questioning before we venture into the fun free magic number round and then into the slip and slide of trivia to determine who is today's crappy quiz champion via our rapid fire round. Round 1, let's get things underway. It is the Irish Abroad round. While England may have hoovered up most of the Irish football talents in living memory, it hasn't stopped every Irish trailblazer from taking their talents to exotic places such as Sampdoria and Perth Glory. You'll each get a question here on Irish footballers who have gone beyond Ireland and the UK to get ahead in their career. So, Adrian, question 1 for you. Mick McCarthy introduced France to his dulcet Barnsley tones in 1989 when he signed up for which club?
Marseille.
Anyone?
Leon,
correct. Phil knows.
Damn it!
We don't pass over points, so it's nothing for Adrian, nothing for Phil, but Leon, the correct answer. Phil, Liam Brady played for Juventus, Sampdoria, Inter Milan, and which other Italian club in the 1980s?
Oh, that's my brain going off there. This came up last week. It begins with. It's gone from my head.
Which ones did you give on? Inter?
I gave Inter, I gave Juventus, and I gave Sampdoria.
It's like
Udinese.
It is not Udinese. It is Ascoli.
Ascoli, yeah, God.
Question 1 for you, Steve-O. We are currently tied at nothing. Can you make it 1? Steve Finnan may have gone straight from Liverpool to Portsmouth in your memory, but no, he made 4 appearances for a La Liga team in between those 2 stints. Which club was it?
Finnan went to, oh God, was it the aforementioned, why is this gone blank now? Real Sociedad?
It was not Real Sociedad. Does anybody know?
Wasn't
Spanish team you
Espanol.
play for? It was Espanol, Phil. The questions that
great.
they
The other lads
Phil
got-
Egan's
going to say
way.
Espanol.
0-0 as we head into round 2, which is the Irish greats that never became Irish greats round. In this round, we'll be asking you questions about the footballers that have incredibly Irish names but are actually about as Irish as Declan Rice. Question 2 for you, Adrian.
I better be Thomas Delaney on or I'm screwed.
Daniel O'Shaughnessy, formerly of Cheltenham Town, played against Ireland this year for which country?
Is it Daniel O'Shaughnessy? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying that, no. You by all means, go ahead and absolutely butcher his surname.
Oh, Daniel O'Shaughnessy. How would he pronounce it locally? What would that?
That is a very, very good question. Unfortunately, my worldliness doesn't expand as far as this particular country.
Okay, well, that's giving me a good steer away from where I was headed. So,
Gonna need to push you for an answer here. Just think about it, O'Shaughnessy.
I'll go with Denmark.
No, not too far off though.
Finland.
Finland, indeed. Nations
went
League hero for
O'Shaughnessy.
Finland.
O'Shaughnessy was the commentary line, wasn't it?
Right, okay. See, so apologies to Daniel and all the O'Shaughnessy's of Helsinki. Question 2 for Phil. Thomas Delaney broke many an Irish heart by his insistence on being Danish, but which club did he play for before playing for Borussia Dortmund?
He was with Copenhagen.
Immediately before Borussia Dortmund. I will say I didn't phrase this correctly. Immediately for Borussia Dortmund, so I'll give you another crack. He was with Copenhagen.
No.
Why do I remember him playing for Copenhagen. Dortmund.
There was one club in the middle, Phil. Which was it? Gonna need an answer here, Phil.
No, he's not got it.
Someone like Leverkusen.
It was not Leverkusen.
Werder Bremen.
It was Werder Bremen. Steve-O gets it. But yet, to
Gonna
score
say Werder
points.
I won't get my own now.
We're all doing great at each other's questions.
Stephen, when you hear the name Kenny Cunningham, you think of Birmingham City and Wimbledon. When I hear the name Kenny Cunningham, I think of Wellington Phoenix, San Carlos and Perez Zeledon. The other Kenny Cunningham, the one I think of, has 14 international caps for a country that's not Ireland. Which country is it?
Oh, wow. New Zealand.
No.
Scotland?
No. Phil, surely you know this.
Connie Kenningham.
New Zealand? No, Canada?
No. Does nobody remember the Costa Rican Kenny Cunningham?
No.
I thought this would be the easiest question in the quiz. We've yet to score a point, and nobody remembers Costa Rican Kenny Cunningham. Maybe it was Connie Kenningham when they pronounced it in Costa Rica. I don't know.
Costa Rican Football Club.
Costa Rican Football Club. Still going as well. In his mid to late
At this
30s.
particular moment of time.
Play.
He is still going at this particular moment in time, Phil. You're dead right. Round 3 is the Nathan Murphy Irish Goalscorers round. Nothing spells the end of a Premier League season quite like Nathan Murphy's annual tweet about the leading Irish goalscorer in a given campaign. No one else manages to tot up meaningless stats quite like him. This round will test your knowledge on the Irishmen that have topped the Irish goal-scoring charts in the Premier League era. Adrian, question 3 for you. Who finished top Irish goalscorer in the Premier League last season?
Matt Doherty.
Boom, we have a correct answer.
Oh, wow.
Adrian goes 1-0 up.
Unbelievable.
Phil, question 3 for you. In Nathan's fantastic Irish goalscorer list, Robbie Keane topped the list on 7 different seasons. Shane Long came out on top in 6 seasons, and Niall Quinn came out on top in 5 seasons. But can you tell me who finished top of the list the 4th most times? He finished 4 times as Irish top goalscorer in the Premier League.
I'm confused.
It's Premier League only. It's
Premier League only. Who won Nathan's trophy the 4th most times, basically, after Robbie Keane, Shane Long, Niall Quinn?
I'm going to say Kevin Doyle.
It's not Kevin Doyle.
John Walters?
Jonathan Walters, correct. Adrian's on a roll here. But still, no points on offer there. Phil, you're left with nothing. Stephen, question 3 for you. Outside of Keane, Quinn, Long and Walters, the other Irish players who have topped the list on multiple seasons are Kevin Doyle and Damien Duff. Now, Matt Doherty is one of 10 who have done so just once. So they've topped Nathan's list only once. Can you name any 2 others? List of 10 here, so plenty of potential options. But if you give me one incorrect one, I will not give you the point.
So top Irish goal scorer, another. Okay. The season before Doherty was a really bad one, wasn't it? And it was like. Okay, hang on.
You can actually hear something clicking.
Did Roy Keane get one?
Oh, it's a good answer. He's got one. He's got one.
And I think now.
Gonna need to push you here, Steve-O.
Okay.
Connie.
It was somebody. There was. John O'Shea.
No, not John O'Shea. Can't give you the point. Phil, Adrian,
I think Jeff Hendrick might have been on it once.
Jeff Hendrick, yeah.
Yeah, that was the
year you were thinking of, the crap year before Matt Doherty, Shane Duffy.
Shane Duffy, yeah.
Kieran Clark was up there. Seamus Coleman.
Duffy had 4 that season, didn't he?
Seamus Coleman was an Irish top goal scorer. Anthony Pilkington, Leon Best. We also had Ian Hart, Nicky Evans. So plenty of other options there. Roy Keane you did get, though. Round 4. And it is Adrian 1, Phil 0, Steve O'Neill. In an Irish football quiz, who would have thought we'd be in this position? But look, there'll be many an upset. Round 4, the fun free magic numbers round. Contestants get 3 points for getting the number exactly right in this round. If no one manages that, the nearest contestant who doesn't go bust gets 2 points. The next closest gets 1 point. So I'm going to have to ask for your pens at the ready. And I'm also going to have to ask for your pens back once the music ends. So please can we tot up the following numbers, which are all to do with the man we missed the most in 2020, Robbie Keane. So the number of goals Robbie Keane scored for Inter Milan, plus the number of goals Robbie Keane scored for Wolves, plus the number of goals Robbie Keane scored for Coventry, plus the number of goals Robbie Keane scored for Aston Villa. Your 30 seconds expire when Sinatra sings Bright Shiny Beats. So it's Inter Milan goals by Robbie Keane. These are in all competitions, by the way. The amount of Wolves goals that Robbie Keane scored, the number of Coventry goals that Robbie Keane scored, and then finally the amount of Villa goals that Robbie Keane scored. Add them all together, give me a number. 3 points on offer here. Everybody looks confused. Phil looks confident.
I just thought actually have a pen, so that's why.
So shout out your answer first, Phil.
55.
55. Adrian?
You see that?
41.
41.
Steve-O?
3. I'm just doing my sums here.
Steve-O.
93.
93, no. It's not 93. You both went bust. Adrian gets the 2 points for being the only one who doesn't go bust. 47 points is the correct answer. Wow. Adrian Barry goes 3-0 up. The number of goals Robbie Keane scored for Inter, Adrian?
I had 2.
3.
3, I had 3, yeah.
The number of goals he scored for Wolves?
12.
29. The number of goals he scored for Coventry?
I can see where we're going with this. 15.
12. And then 3 goals is what he scored for Aston Villa, giving you a total of 47. Phil and Steve-O both overshot the runway. Adrian, the only one who's under, which means he's on 3. The other 2 lads are on 0. And we go on to the final. The scores you get in this round will be added to your scores for the previous round.
Brett.
This is the rapid fire round. You all have 40 seconds to answer from the same set of questions. You get 1 point for a correct answer, and then docked 1 point for each correct answer. We'll start with the person who's in the lead. That is you,
That'll be me.
Adrian. Then onto the person in second, and after tossing a coin earlier, Steve-O, you're in second. And then onto the person in last, that's you, Phil. Unlucky Phil.
When was that coin toss, by the way?
You'd blink and you'd miss it. Adrian Barry, you are first up. 40 seconds could be all yours if you get these all right. Are you ready?
Absolutely, bring it on. Let's do it.
Your 40 seconds starts now. Who scored Ireland's first ever goal at a major tournament?
Ray Houghton.
Correct. Who scored Ireland's most recent goal at a major tournament?
Sean St. Ledger.
No, Robbie Brady. What club is Denise O'Sullivan currently on loan at, Steve-O?
Brighton.
Correct. Who was the last Irishman not named Caoimhín Kelleher to play in the Champions League?
Darren Gibson.
No, Owen O'Connell. Chris Hughton is manager of which club, Phil?
Nottingham Forest.
Correct. Name either of Dundalk's goal scorers against Arsenal last week.
Jordan Flores.
Correct. Who scored the goal for Ireland in their 3-1 defeat to Germany in their women's Euro qualifier this month?
Katie McCabe.
Correct. Oh, I just started. Did I start? I just started.
No, you didn't. No.
I just started. I've been told by the independent adjudicator in the box that I just started. So
No!
you need to be quick with the answer.
This is bullshit. The quiz was over.
Who finished?
Type down there, will you?
This is ridiculous. The quiz was over. Come on now.
I'm disputing one of the answers anyway.
This is ridiculous. Who's giving you these what sort of Stokes, Kennedy and Crowley? This is
Robbie Brady last tournament? No.
Who finished second in last season's League of Ireland Premier Division?
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. It's also
Time's up. It wasn't Shamrock Rovers.
Bohemians.
It was Bohemians.
Oh, he's lost
so
the
he's
point.
bottled it, which means he's lost the point, which means Adrian wins.
Yes.
It doesn't even go to a tie break. He's completely bottled it.
Wow. Back to last year.
Wow, I didn't see this coming.
Come here. Robbie Brady didn't score our last tournament goal, did he?
Scored a penalty against France.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking Shane Long. Yeah.
Well, Adrian, victory speech, very briefly. Our visionary.
This is just revenge for the Leinster Championship, isn't it? Westmeath doing two dubs at the one time.
I'm up against
I
like
would have
two
actually got the
resident
question right if I was given a chance to actually listen to it properly.
two resident football geeks, one of whom got like an extra free throw, a shot from the free throw line at the end. I managed to throw it behind his head, and I'm just happy to be here, Owen, and the run continues.
Well, that's it. Clearly, as we can see on screen, a 22-year broken record now is gone. 1998, your last win. So congratulations on that. This has all been part of our Paddy Power special. It has been an Irish football-themed quiz. We'll see you next week here on the Crappy Quiz.